Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Weekly Wednesday with Will, where I talk to you guys about the happenings in WWE in the past week and whatnot. So, without any further ado, let's jump into this thing. I want to start this off with a little bit about the Divas division and how it seems to be really shaping up as of late. With AJ returning, and I'm not saying that this has everything to do with AJ's return, not saying that at all, but coincidentally, it's crazy that, like, on the heels, not even on the heels, but like around her return, like the Divas division has just been getting more and more like popular and more out there. As you notice, we have so many rivalries we have going on. We have the Bellas and Steph. We have like the whole Brie Bella versus Stephanie thing, and Stephanie torturing Nikki because whatever beef she has with Brie, blah blah blah. Then we have the AJ and Paige angle, which is proven to be pretty interesting, as well as the Funkadactyls finally breaking up and them having a beef and, doing their little feud and stuff on camera, which is pretty cool to actually see, like, Divas actually being, like, they're actually in the damn story. Like, some people actually now are like, I wonder what's going to happen. And it's like, it actually gives people, like, it makes them want to care, I guess, as opposed to saying, oh, well, this is just something that's just bathroom break material or something like that. And then we have the Summer Rae and Layla beef. It's just like, oh my god, it's just so many rivalries going down in the Divas division, and it's crazy because just like a few months ago, it was just like, oh, if you're not going after the damn Divas title, then your rivalry or whatever, it doesn't make sense. But now we have so many other rivalries, and it's just like that right there is what I like to see. And shout out to some people. I can't remember your name. I should just see if I can go find the video. But you know who you are. You said you predicted a sort of an AJ Paige tag team or something. You said you would like to have that and whatnot. And I didn't think it would happen. But then I was like, against who and all this jazz. And there you go. Lo and behold, they put AJ and Paige in a tag team against the Funkadactyls. So I was just like, wow. That was wow. LA Akira. I think that's LA Akira. La Ikira. You know your name. I can't pronounce your name because I'm a bad person. But you were like, oh, an AJ and Paige tag team, maybe. And I was just like, but who are they going to tag against? They tagged against the Funkadactyls and won. They did. It was a great match, actually, to watch them tagging in and out like that. But then again, this might just be a way to, I don't even know, it may be a way to make AJ face, but AJ is just like face all the time, so I don't even know. Even if she tries to be heel, she's just like face in general. But I like that, and apparently, according to, not even spoilers, but according to the results for Friday Night SmackDown is taped on Tuesdays. Apparently, Summer Rae and Layla team up against Fandango, so there's that. So with this, there might be some type of a new maybe tag team thing developing, because we have the Bellas. They might bring Brie back. Then we have AJ and Paige, which will last until who knows. Then we can get Summer Rae and Layla. Then we can have some random ass tag team like Eva Marie and Rosa Mendez or something like that. But the Divas division is pretty much just being revamped, and I like that. I really enjoy that. And shout out to Emma for inadvertently apparently stealing an iPad case, getting fired from the WWE, and then being reinstated in the WWE all in the same week. I would have been upset if she was gone for good, because Emma, I would love to see Emma be used a lot more. So it's going to be interesting. Still looking forward to more Divas division improvements. Now, speaking of improvements, I noticed that they've been doing a lot of Roman Reigns testings, and I say improvements because before he was just the guy that's oh, I'm the shit, but then the crowd became really enamored with him, and so now they're putting him in high tier situations with Cena. And then I just noticed on Monday Night Raw they did the normal let's test to see how popular this guy is with the audience thing at the end, when Roman came, saved Cena, and raised Cena's hand, and he got a small ovation. And then Cena raised Roman's hand, and then their crowd goes wild. So it's interesting to see them do that. So sometime in the future, I'm not sure how close it'll be, But sometime in the future, Roman Reigns will be getting the torch. I'm not sure. I don't know if he'll be able to carry the entire WWE on his back like Cena did for like 10 years. But we'll see what happens. Things change. Because you definitely back in the day, you wouldn't say, oh, yeah, you wouldn't look at Cena back then when he first came out or started and just be like, that's the guy that's going to carry the WWE in 10 years. Like, you never would have thought that. So Roman Reigns might most likely be getting that torch passed down to him. Also, I'm going to do a little backpedal and go to the Summer Rae Layla thing. It seems like they're dropping. It seems like they may have dropped the Ziggler Fandango possible angle. I say that because, you know, they said that Summer Rae and Layla team up at the end of SmackDown or whatever against Fandango, and it's just like, oh, but they had such a huge angle they could have done with like a whole Ziggler Fandango beef with Ziggler and Summer Rae and then Fandango and Layla. That would have been pretty interesting. But it seems that they've dropped it. I don't know. But maybe they're going to be giving Ziggler the IC title. I really would like to see that, you know, even though it seems like he's been buried, but he's not really been buried because he still shows up. He still does some good and whatnot, but we'll see what happens. You guys know, a Ziggler fan, but I am not in any way, shape, or form like that's not the only guy I'm like, oh yeah, he should get it. He should get it. I have other people that really I think deserve like better, and in that respect, I jump over to my next topic, which is Damien Sandow. Like I'm really getting, I guess you could say upset, not really upset, but saddened by the whole, let's have Sandow go out and dress up as other WWE superstars and other historical figures and make fun of people. And it's just like, I guess they're doing it for like a sort of a comic relief type thing, or, oh yeah, he's going to come out and he's going to get beat up because that's what people like, yay. But if you push Sandow, I think Sandow can do a lot better. Like, I want to see Sandow holding the US title or the IC title. Give Sandow a freaking break. Let him do what he needs to do and give him a freaking championship and see how it rolls. That's my 2 cents on that. But I don't know if Sandow is going to be in the IC title thing, but we'll see what happens. But speaking of Intercontinental Champions, we have this whole Y2J Bray Wyatt feud thing going on with, he's like, save us, Jericho, save us, and blah, blah, blah. So it's just another thing for Bray, I guess, to work with another high profile talent to get over a little more, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what they do with this feud. I don't know, but after the whole John Cena thing, it seems like Bray has been a bit stale. It seems like he's been less impactful since, it's now him and Y2J. Not saying that Y2J is less than Cena in any way, shape, or form, but it just seems like he's going after the same gimmick and then he loses, and it's like Bray is really not improving story-wise. It just seems like you put him in a storyline with Kane, he beats Kane. Then you put him in a storyline with Daniel Bryan, he gets Bryan to join him. Then Bryan beats them. Then you put him in a storyline with freaking Cena, and then Cena wins. So now you put him in a storyline with Jericho. If Jericho wins, then I'm just gonna be like, okay, what are you doing with the Bray Wyatt? I don't even know. But that's some things you'll have to wait and see, I guess, or we'll have to wait and see in the future to see what happens. I don't know. I'm not really sure, but I'm not saying he's being underutilized, but it seems like he's in the middle ground. He's not ready for a world title just yet, and he's not low enough on the pedestal to not be featured anywhere. Well, speaking of Bray, we have the Wyatts. Seems like they're renewing their feud with the Usos as they have gotten a victory over them, non-title victory over them on Raw, even though that they pinned the wrong Uso and then got the victory that way. So what I'm seeing with this is going to renew another rivalry, as I've stated already, and they're going to get another title shot at Battleground in which they will win. I know I predicted that they will win last time, but for the most part, whenever someone defends their tag titles, or hell, their whatever title against someone twice in like a row, like pay-per-view wise, the titles generally change hands. So going for the Wyatts against I'm going for the Wyatts to pick up the tag titles pretty soon, because it's their second chance. They know what they got to do, and it's just going to happen. And if that doesn't happen, then they're probably going to do some angle with the Usos versus the Ascension at some point, maybe on NXT in the future, or maybe before Battleground. I don't know. Speaking of, like, I don't know, Battlegrounds and NXT, no, not really. That didn't really transition well, but yeah, Renee Young is a full-time commentator now on a Main Event. And that's pretty cool. I think she actually commentates on NXT as well. But that's pretty freaking awesome because they said it's the first full-time female WWE commentator. I think they said in a while, or it might be ever. But it's great to actually see her commentating and be like, I like to watch Renee commentate. Like, I'm a fan of Renee Young. I think she's freaking beautiful. And I'm glad that she's, doing her thing. And it seems like she's really comfortable. As opposed to, I guess Eden needs to warm up, because it seems like Renee is just comfortable with everyone, but Eden seems kind of like, oh, I hope I do this right. Oh, it's just interesting. Like, I like this. I enjoy it. But speaking of Eden, let's jump over to NXT. We have Bayley going up against Summer Rae for the #1 contendership of the NXT Women's Championship, and I wonder how that's going to roll. I'm not sure if they'll give it to I don't know. I think they should give it to Summer. I mean, just so Summer can come back and then face Charlotte and then get the title and just be like, BFF's my ass. Even though the BFFs broke up last week, but doesn't matter. I would like to see Summer Rae hold the NXT Women's Championship, but I think they're going to give it to Bayley based on the sole fact that Summer Rae is on the main roster. And we can't really give the title to Summer Rae when she's involved in the storyline. Or we can't give her number. You know what I mean. So, or they might give it to Summer and she loses to Charlotte or something like that. Next up, we have the whole Tyson Kidd getting Justin Gabriel to attack Sami Zayn at the end of the match, which was predicted, by the way. But I'm saying that I like this whole Tyson Kidd going heel and then recruiting Justin Gabriel to go heel as well. I like this because it creates a sort of a new dynamic, at least for Tyson Kidd. Even though, like, I really don't remember much with him and the Hart Dynasty. Not really sure if he was like really like any type of heel there, but it brings a huge dynamic for him to actually like go heel. Even though Justin Gabriel has been heel, he's been in the Nexus, he's been in the Core, he's been in the new Nexus, I believe. So it's just like, yeah, I like this. So they might end up putting them in like a tag team title match maybe in the future, but that's probably only if they can like get through, which is going to be an eventual tag team match between Kidd and Gabriel versus Sami Zayn and Adrian Neville, because Adrian Neville came out to save Sami Zayn as he was being attacked by Kidd and Gabriel. But we'll see what happens in the future, see what the future holds for those guys. But I do enjoy watching those two go heel. Now, what would be awesome is if they do the tag match between Gabriel and Kidd versus Zayn and Neville, and then Kidd and Gabriel somehow get Zayn to join them, and then they jump Neville. Like, that would be interesting, but it won't happen because everybody loves Sami Zayn. Yeah, I don't know. But as far as everything else on NXT goes, CJ Parker, I don't know. Yeah, right, sure. I don't know. I'm not convinced just yet. I'm not really super like, oh yeah, this is cool. Yeah, just whatever. We need more freaking, I forget his name, Tyler Breeze. There it is, in my face. We need more Tyler Breeze. We need him to be the NXT champion because we just need that to happen. I think that is all that I have to say for this week in WWE. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys agree with what I say or what I should have said, or let me know what I should have said, what I should talk about next week, or what you feel about WWE this week. I mixed that whole thing up, and I'm pretty sure you guys can, pick and choose and pull words and make your own sentences to form exactly what I'm supposed to say. But thank you guys for watching. This is TTarantox signing out with Weekly Wednesday with Will, or excuse me, WWE Weekly Wednesday with Will. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.